We are back with Blade, Senua's Sacrifice. And let me get one more message out. Alright. My chair is being super creaky today. Oh.
The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering, worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandon to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Okay. It begins. Homie, I'm the only one who's allowed to evade and dodge, not that.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling. Why suffer the past when
There
there's
we
a
go.
new road ahead? The only one that makes any sense.
I did it.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another challenge.
Oof. Yo, I just got straight decked. Ouchies. Oh, okay.
She's injured.
Hi, Ben.
Take him down! Take him down now! He's gone!
Okay.
Finish this!
There we go.
Quickly get up! She's injured! She's not gonna make it.
Wow, really? Well, first death.
End it now! This is nearly the end. Too slow. She's finished.
Yeah.
Go! Hold on. Do it. You're close. He's down. Strike. That's it. Ended it. Get up quickly. She'll never finish it. She can still do it. She's hurt. She's injured. She won't make it.
Okay. There we go. Oof, that was kind of rough. Aha!
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Alright, so... that door is blocked.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets. You will find yours.
Okay. Can I go up there? No. Oh, here maybe? Yeah, probably somewhere here. Ah, yes, staircase. Can I fix it? Can I not fix it from here? Is that not a thing I can do? No? Maybe that's what I need to do from the ship? Let's find out. Since it seems like none of the letters are there. Yep. There we go. All right. Don't whisper at me. Really? We're just gonna act like that's not it? Okay, there we go. Alright, so now this one. Got it. Now just the X is left. Alright. Oh boy. Oh, I don't appreciate this. I do not appreciate this. Oh, hi. Mother. There we go.
Oh, Senua. Your father does not hate me. He just fears the souls in the underworld. He cannot see that they are already afraid. But I am their healer, and I must answer their cries for help, even if it displeases him.
Well, alright then. Bye, Mom. Oh, is this the other lore stone? Hey. Sweet.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
She sounds absolutely stunning. Where is the axe? Is it over here somewhere? No. Okay. I wonder where it is. Suppose we could backtrack a little bit. See what's up the stairs. Yep, they're popping up here. Maybe it's actually down here then. Okay. There we go. Got it. Oh. Okay.
Gate. It's opening.
So, source of the darkness.
Who is it? It's coming.
That song again.
Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
Oh. Well, hi there.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
Hi there.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up.
If you insist.
Fight.
Oof. But I didn't want to go for a swim.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us?
this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
Yeah?
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed.
Maybe all along I'm the one who sees and hears the right
Did you really
stuff.
think you could win? How stupid can you be? Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
Ouch.
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on.
Oh. Oh.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer
Hi,
lies
Izzy.
in a memory, a feeling, a song.
Izzy, what are you doing?
It's not real. It's true. It's not real.
Oh, she hurting.
Don't give up.
It's
Not like this.
It's not real. It's real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead. Who are you?
Do you still believe in me, Shadow?
No, it's not. It's a trick. It's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. Yeah, he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. It's happening. Go towards it.
Okay. Oh, she's hurt. Well, we're now under the bridge, which appears to be a bit of a problem.
There it is. You're imagining. It's dead. He's gone. You were too slow. How could you keep going? How could you keep going? Ignore the pain. I told you it was a trick. I told you. Where are you going? There's nothing to.
Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs.
Hey, honey.
That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Not missing out on any large stuff, am I? Doesn't look like it.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it. It's in your mind. There he was. The lone figure of a boy. Saw play under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
There we go.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Well then. Here's the second one.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begged death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy, and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Okay. Okay, so that door is just straight up locked, I guess. Okay. So I guess I gotta go a different direction. through this way? Okay, so it seems like it's... Aha!
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Oh boy. I don't like where this is going. Okay. Just keep going forward. We will come up to another lore stone soon.
Day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
Ah, found it.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother.
Oh, God.
She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Oh. The story just gets worse and worse.
It's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. You want to
Oh, my eyes. Oh. Oh, okay.
What is she following? You can't even find.
Look, it's her without any, like...
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same.
She kind of looks like...
See
She
the
kind of looks
world
like somebody I
rise
know.
anew and dance with it,
Oh,
just
that's
like he
interesting.
does.
My allergies would kill me before I got halfway through this.
What's your name?
Senua,
I haven't seen you before.
I'm not... I don't leave home much.
Oh, General's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and...
You learned all of that from watching me? You should
Sleep
become a
but I say
warrior.
hi, Fitz.
Me?
Hey Fitz, look at her face right now. Does she perhaps look familiar?
Come and watch. Bring your sword.
Because she looks like someone that we know.
Moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are.
This is honestly such a depressing segment.
The Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all. Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel it.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillion? Is that you? I'll find you. I promise.
Wow. Wow.
You want to believe it. Is it not real? Is he there? You're alone.
But that whole segment explaining like the story with the two of them is just heartbreaking, because it really can be like that sometimes. And not, you know, that's not me using like the meme where you meet somebody and it's just for some reason it makes things brighter and easier to deal with, and the symptoms just feel like they disappear. The world has color again, the voices go silent. It's crazy.
Buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an arm,
And to have that taken from you is just
hidden in the straw.
horrible.
Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
Well then. I feel like I just listened to the plot of Oedipus in a Nordic audiobook. Gotta love it. And the other one's over here. Alright, this is the last one of this section, so we should be good from here.
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye. The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gram.
Ah yes, a sword named Grammar. Perfect for me. Gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. Pen is mightier than the sword. Well, the obvious solution is to make a sword that is a pen. Ah, the stone's lit up.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods.
Exactly why it's grim, exactly.
Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands, where you will face trials.
Go to the shard. Go to the shard. Where is it? Find it. There it is. Focus. There's the shard. Focus. Focus. Use your eyes. Look. Get closer. What can you see?
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn. And it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this man. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary. Inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death. Because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones,
Before I go up, is there anything over
then
here?
comes the reckoning.
Oh, there is. Okay, so the Trials of Lorestones 2. Interesting.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Hervor, the daughter of a berserker, born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Okay. Well, at least I'm not holding my side anymore. I think I go mildly faster. Okay.
Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark.
Give me the light. Thank you. I actually get a light this time.
Who's there?
I'm gonna have to ask you to stop that.
Lillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that It's calling to you. Can you hear him? Where is he? He sounds
Aha!
further away. Have you lost him? You're going the wrong
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were...
Sheesh.
Don't touch the horse. You don't know what they might do. Turn back. She has to keep going. It's not safe here. She has to keep going. If you go down there, no one can save you.
Ooh, is that the next one?
I can hear him.
It is. Sweet.
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
That's funny. Alright.
The voice is getting louder. Listen, Dillian. Listen, listen, listen. It's him. Listen. It's getting louder. There he is. Keep going. Follow the voice. You're nearly there. Dillian. It's him. He's going to save you. Find the voice. Find him. Find another way. It's not working. You have to use your mind. Where can you go? You're failing. Find a think. Focus. It's not him. It's not him. We told you.
Okay, so... Okay, I think that's where I'm supposed to go, but before I go there, I'd like to make sure I get the last lore stone. So I'll go that way, I guess. And I'm sure I'll find it eventually.
You don't recognize it. Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it. She doesn't recognize it. Yes, you do. You know. She doesn't. Listen for his
Secrets, secrets, give me your secrets.
Listen for his voice, Dillian. She can't hear.
Alright, so this is a door I can't pass through. Which is fine.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian. What's happening? It's not him. It can't be. What's that sound? The voice is
Is this it? It is.
Herver ignores her father's warnings. The grave mound opens, and it seems to be full of fire. Again, Herver demands her inheritance, but her father warns her the sword is cursed and would be the bane of her family. But he relents and brings her the sword. She leaves the island with it, but the curse holds true, and death would follow in the years to come. And so, Senua, the misdeeds of a father have cursed his daughter.
Wow, sins of the father much?
What's in there? What is it? A secret room.
Alright. Now I just gotta try and go back the way I came.
Find a way. There's always a way. Don't stop now. Don't give up now. Find a way. You're too close to stop. What's in there?
Be nice if I could run. Is it over here? Yes, it is.
Quiet. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
Okay.
That voice. It's not Dillian.
Are you sure? Oh, this is so freaky. Oh. Do I get to just pretend I don't see that and keep going? No? Okay. Just checking.
Dillian wants me to face my fears.
Escaped.
I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
She felt so.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No.
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods.
It's important to note, in case you guys can't tell, that the voice of the darkness, the really evil voice,
I am leaving.
is the same voice as her father.
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer.
Obviously, you know,
You will have blood on your
synthesized
hands.
more, but it's kind of wild. It means her parent traumatized her so much that they are the worst part of her.
It's done.
You're okay. Wait, do you mean like a physical hug, or?
There's still more. It's not going to.
Or did you mean like stop by on stream?
Can you do another one? It's too much. Have you
And I mean, I'm hanging in there. It's honestly tough playing through this, but it has to happen.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40, and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Yikes.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels... What is this place? This place feels... It's... creepy. It feels wrong. It feels strange. Where is it? Where are we? Turn back. This is wrong. This has to be. There he is. The light. Go towards it. He's in the house. He's going in. He's disappearing. Follow him. Don't let him disappear. The air. Where's it gone? Keep going. How do you find it? It's just a trial. It's just a test.
Ew, icky.
It's a test. Like your warrior trials. Dillion will help me.
Yucky.
The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone
Yep.
can.
Yeah, if you put on headphones, the voices come in different sides, and it's that's the design of it. You're supposed to play this with headphones.
No one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like that.
You have to fix it. How are we going to fix it? You can't get to the house until the bridge is fixed. You must.
I know how to fix the bridge. Yep.
Dillion.
Yeah, no, it's very different when you actually hear it with your headphones in. It's a whole different ballgame. And, you know, like I've said before, this is what it really sounds like. This is what it feels like when you have this kind of condition.
A light shaped like
It's
half moon
crazy.
appears inside a house.
No
and
pun
floats
intended.
around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farm hands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. But that is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
Okay, then.
That's it. You did it. Shit. It's not done yet. Just a small piece of the puzzle. You found a way to climb the tower of the ladder. Quick. You can see it. Aligned to the truth. The bridge.
There we go.
She did it. You fixed the bridge. Fixed it. You passed the trial. Get to the house. You succeeded.
Senua! Come to me! Where are you?
I'm here! I'm right here!
Are you in there?
You have to find him. The runes.
Come out,
Focus.
The runes.
Focus the runes.
Uh,
Come on. They are the key. You can open the gate.
Quickly, focus.
for... you should be able to just type it and it pops up. It's a command that anyone can do.
Strong.
At least I think
He
so.
was afraid of the dark. It happened one night that an undead creature came to his house to drag him outside into darkness and kill him. He resisted with every ounce of his strength. He clung to the door.
Oh, so it doesn't do it. Okay,
and they
I got it.
spilled out of the house, and the monster fell back, and the moon shone down on its ghastly face. Grettir, terrified, cuts off its head, but is cursed forever. From that moment on, wherever he was, he would see those hideous eyes staring back at him. Sometimes we allow our own fear to haunt us to our grave.
I might have that set to mods or above only. Oh boy.
They're coming for me! Go to him. He's trying to save you.
Thank you. Seems to be a mod only command. Wait. He needed the link? What? I didn't see him. Oh. Also, where's the donate link? Oh, okay. I didn't even see that message.
It's close. Move away. Senua, move away. You'll die.
I can't see.
The burning has begun. Go to the gate. There they are. The rooms. You can get through. Don't let it see you. It is. Go towards it. Run. Focus. Find it. Two more. Where are they, Senua? Where are you? Don't let it see you. Don't get lost. Don't let it see you. You'll start to burn. Go in. You'll burn. There it is. Move away. Don't let it in. Run! Run now! What shall I do? You came through the wrong door. Where's your sword? Defend yourself. Is that creature? You can't defend yourself. It's light. Go towards it. Run. To find one more. One more.
Alright, I'm almost there.
Find the other symbol. We're lost. Yes. There is he.
Got it.
You've got them. Where's the door? Find a way out. Find the gate. Get out. Get run. Run. Look at you. Don't let it see you. It's coming. Move away. You're lost again.
Oh, come on. Also, the link is in my About section on my channel. So you can just click on the donate button and it'll pop up for you anytime. Oh, I have to do the whole segment again. That sucks.
There it is. It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away. You'll die. You're dying. The burning has begun. Dying. The burning. The burning has begun. Go to the gate. There they are. The rooms. You can get through. Where are you?
Alright.
You don't have your sword. You came through the wrong door. Where's your sword? Defend yourself. Is that creature? You can't defend yourself. It's Dillian. Find it. Where's Dillian? Where are we? It's not safe. I feel unsafe. Where is it? I'm not safe. You're dying. You're lost. You're dying. This is what death feels like.
Uh-oh.
I can't find you.
Alright, maybe I can loop around it? There's the door. Come on. Come on. Cure for the plague. I made it. She really looks like her. It is insane. It is actually making me laugh, despite the gravity of this game.
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed.
Oh, that's hilarious.
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared.
Yeah, do what you gotta do, man.
What they can't see.
What matters is you stop by, and it is appreciated.
Children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. That doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What if we're wrong? The sword will never be lost.
Thank you, Raoul. Thank you.
What if this is the end? It's just a trick.
That makes me want to cry.
You've been
I actually
fooled
might.
before, you could be fooled again. You don't know. It's just their game for you.
I'm more than happy to take your word for it, but if you could please keep to the spirit of the, you know, the whole charity stream and put a receipt in my Discord server, that'd be great.
Balder, the second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good, and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods.
Giving you a shout out for that. The donate link is now set so that anybody can proc it. So if anybody wants to do that, they just have to type !! donate and it'll pop up.
Get closer. You want to see what the mask sees? No. Be careful. It's not the same. Trust us. Where are we? What is this? It's the same. It's another world. The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened? The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it. Dillion is it. Don't forget. You can feel it. You need the runes to fight Dillion.
Okay.
You need Dillion. Easy gate. She can't. Open the gate. It's locked. Try harder.
The gate is locked.
She can't. She will.
Okay.
Gate is out. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's unsafe. Dillion, there he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillion taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the glow. Senna explored new paths into the unknown.
First lore stone.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Baldur. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Baldur dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Baldur's mother makes everything in the world, fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Baldur's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Do you remember how he made you feel?
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Baldur, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Baldur's mother, is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe? I did not ask the mistletoe, Baldur's mother confesses. I thought it was too young.
Alright. Back into the dark world.
Nobody will love her.
Can you remember what red feels like?
Look what happens to the thing she loves.
It destroys the thing she loves.
Oh. I can't go in here, apparently.
You couldn't see the darkness within you.
So what does that accomplish then? I can't go through there. I don't know. Alright, let's change back over. Because maybe the symbol is in that world? That I'm looking for? Alright. I see it. See it in the air around me.
Dillion saved her. You owe your life to Dillion. You owe everything to him.
Am I? Okay, that's funny. Thank you, Raoul. Okay, so I can't get through this way. So where is it?
He saw who she really was. He saw the warrior within.
Looks like that might be it. Or maybe... Who? It looks like that's it.
Dillian saved you
Ah.
from them.
There we go. Got it.
You've got it.
Why isn't he here?
He's gone.
He's in the dark world.
He's gone to the dark world.
You're in the wrong world.
He's in the other world.
The dark world.
Without you.
Wouldn't have it any other way, my man. Let me in. Really? There we go. Okay.
He cared in a way that nobody else did. You are guilty.
Oh no. That's messed up, but funny.
There he is. Where are you taking me?
He's up there. Have you smashed? There's a way. There is a way up there. She can do this. You're nearly there. She can find the way.
Loki makes
Hi,
a
Ben.
dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Yikes.
He led you astray.
You should have listened to your father when you had the chance.
Why didn't you listen to him?
This love has tortured
There
you.
we go. Yeah. Oh no. Alright, is this the next one? Yes, it is.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames.
Wait, what about Roman
Balder's
numerals?
wife sees his body carried onto the ship. Her heart bursts with grief, and she
What?
dies.
Where are their Roman numerals?
She's put
What? I'm
next to her
confused.
husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Ben, are you referring to the symbols on those in this game?
Just like it strangled him.
Those are Nordic runes. Those aren't numbers. Those are words.
Do you remember what it was?
Of all people. You're one of the... oh, because I was going to say, you're one of the last people I would expect to make that mistake.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they?
Oh.
Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder. Weep him out of Hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stones, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Everything gets broken in the end.
You killed him with your love because he believed in you.
Push this.
She thought she had light within her. She is pure darkness.
And I think this is the last one of this section.
The Northmen tell
Yes,
how
it
the
is.
gods punished Loki for Balder's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons.
I'll try to be there,
turned
yeah.
one into a wolf,
For sure.
and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki's own son's entrails to tie him down, and turned these bonds to iron, and dangled a poisonous serpent over his face, so that its venom dripped. Each time the venom drips onto Loki's face, he writhes in agony. The
I'll be
Northmen
around
say
when you
that
need me.
was the cause of earthquakes. A reminder, perhaps, that if even gods must accept death, then so must we.
Look what happens to the things you love.
Don't blind me again. Take that off. I'm reminding you right now, take that off.
Years
It tried to
have passed
tell
since
me
she
to
left
do
her
that
father.
to you.
She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes.
Now the darkness is swallowing you up.
An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between 2 worlds.
He was the only one.
That of Zimbel and her past,
Could she trust you?
and Dillian, her future.
There you are.
Realities
The way he stroked you.
tearing at her soul.
Wanted them all about wasting your time just to live. Minute by minute by minute. What does she think she's doing? You're special. She thinks she
They mean nothing.
being special. It's a waste of time. Could all be a waste of her time.
Oh, didn't count it.
The gods are just toying, playing. What if this is
Okay, that counted it.
what you doing? Why did you think you could make this work? You keep seeing runes. You see runes everywhere.
Okay, so the last one's not up here. It's probably downstairs.
You're wasting time. You're cursed. You'll succeed. So, quicker. The reason she keeps fighting.
Where was the staircase down again? Is it just not up here? Is that...
Do you know? Was it worth it?
Okay.
Dillian's dead. Does it deserve to be dead? How does that make you feel? Your curse has claimed Dillian. Poor Dillian. He didn't know. He was kind.
Okay, so it has to be inside the building then, because I can't get out of it.
Was it worth it? She should have listened to her father. Why didn't she listen to her father? She thought she could defy her father. Dillian undoes the curse. What does it feel like to feel a love so strong?
Oh hey, it popped up on its own this time.
He saved you. He saved you. That's you. You owe him. His love keeps you strong.
Where is the last one? It's not popping up anywhere. Is it possible that it is in this area?
Just strangled him.
Okay, it is here.
You are guilty.
Here.
Was it worth it?
Got it.
Have no time for this. Speed up. Trials to distract you. They've set you up, and now they're going to watch you. What if these trials mean nothing?
Wait, okay, so the door is open there, so that means I just go down. Wrong way.
Closer to Dillian. Your curse has claimed Dillian. They are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle. He didn't know. He was kind.
Off we go. Oh boy. Oh no, 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 don't do this. Don't do this. Don't make me do this. Oh god.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbel.
Oh.
I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, had to see the world through his eyes. And slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Yeah?
You're going to fall, careful. No, she's not. She's not going to fall. She's strong. She's steady. She can do it. You can do it, Cyril.
Here we go. Different perspectives.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So if someone is afraid of the dark, should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares?
Maybe?
Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking you from the inside. You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything you have. The memories of ghosts. They belong to the gods, not to you. They're eating you from the inside. They want to kill your soul. They want to crush it. They want your body. They want your soul. They want your mind, and they're going to take it. The memories were yours, but they're the gods now. Nothing is yours anymore. It's disappearing with your memories.
No, I earned this thing. Gimme it. Man. Didn't I pass all the trials? Ah. Wait, did I run past it? Where is it? Oh, over here. Okay.
The Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the Well of Wisdom. In blindness there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Where am I can't see.
Oh boy. Another dark segment.
Can you hear me?
No.
I'm right here. Can't you see?
Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts.
Tell me what you feel.
The breeze.
Good. And there is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from. The
Yes, you
others.
can.
The voices. They've gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath. Feel it rise and fall. Good. Be aware of everything you hear and feel. Let your senses guide you.
I can't go on. Lillian?
Find a way. I'm not leaving you here.
Did I make it through? Hmm?
I think I'm somewhere else now.
I guess I did.
The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
I hear water.
Good.
I've reached the water.
Good. That's your way out. Follow it upstream.
Stream is a smooth.
I'm so sorry. I thought I left this all behind.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of me. It won't let me go.
Senua. My father. He taught me the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the sword. I'm no coward. Prove that for me in the warrior tribe. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't your bet. You don't have to help me.
I want to. Besides, you're going to be a great warrior one day. We need people like you.
I'll do my best. I know what you're thinking. He's not really here. So she's forced to remember. To what end? There is a house.
This is problem.
There's something in here.
Using. Oh.
You see? No. And if I cannot see you, quietly move past it, one step at a time.
Slowly. There we go.
Leave it behind. Keep moving forwards.
Oh god, this is nerve-wracking. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh, I don't like this. Oh. Stay away from me. Oh. Oh. Come on. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there.
I think I'm in a house. It stinks of death.
The darkness is testing you. You are in control.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh, this is the worst. Oh, this is the worst. Oh god. Oh, oh. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
A well.
Okay.
There's a well.
Don't turn back. You're getting close.
Wee. Oh, those are bodies. Oh.
Come to the center.
Go. We got it, we got it, we got it.
Dillian, is that you? I can see a light.
Yes, I can see you too.
Okay. We're good. Trust your senses.
She could spend hours, days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
You see me?
Yes.
Your eyes were open, but you were gone.
And when it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
When it comes for me, I have no power over it.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
You've done it. The warrior trials. Go get the sword.
Okay, now give me my sword.
With grammar reforged, you will have Odin's blessing to walk, a goddess, into the halls of Helheim and challenge Hela as an equal.
So Dillion was helping me. And his sword will lead me to him. Like when we first met. Dillion gave her the strength to pass the warrior trials, and she saw a way out.
Grammar
To
released.
leave her past behind and become a warrior in Dillion's clan.
Give me it.
The sword is tainted by the gods of darkness. Leave it.
No. He left it here. He wants me to take it.
You will pay a price for this.
Bet.
But years later, with Zinbel's parting words still haunting her, the darkness came back with a vengeance. Plague. Dillion? Everyone suffered.
My father was not supposed to die like this.
Do you see it clearly now, Senua? The suffering you've caused.
This is your fault. You brought this plague to us. You have blood on your hands.
They're coming for you now.
They're coming.
They're coming.
Let them.
Hold your heavy strike. Hold it. Hold the heavy strike. Hold it. Unleash the sword. Just focus. The mirror focus is going back. End it now. It's nearly the end. There's nowhere to run to. There's no...
A sea of corpses. The corpse waved through itself over the ones I loved. The ship broke up under them. The ship that had sailed from the land of shining fields. Their memorial stone is sacred. Come not here in the sun. Come not with a sword. Come not crying over a naked corpse. Come not with disturbed mind.
She's lost.
Do you hear the suffering, Senua? Does your precious gift of sight let you see the souls that rot here in this sea of corpses? Do you feel the blood running cold on the skin? Do you hear their endless cries? Do you smell their putrid wounds? They were once brothers, sisters, and loved ones. And look at what you have done
Like
to them.
one-shotting them almost.
All because you were a coward, because you banned from your curse instead of facing it. When you turned your back on your father, Zinbel, you turned your back on the gods, and let the darkness wreak havoc on your people. Why must they pay for your heresy?
You can do this. Focus. Focus. Now. Focus. 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 You know what to do. You're stronger than him. Focus. Get up quick. Focus now. Focus. Focus now. Focus. It's the only way. Focus. 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 You can do this. Focus. Focus. Watch out! Take him down. Take him down.
Got him. Alright.
Who is it? Galena. Where are you?
Do you hear, Senua?
It's done.
Do you hear the voice of your mother, Galena? She calls for you, Senua. Go to her. Answer her pitiful call.
Darkness took her life, and it will take.
This way?
It's taking you.
I don't know if we're going the right way.
Mama! I need you! Help me! You're both dead. You both surrendered to the voices.
Your dear beloved was powerless against the darkness when it came for her. She too had a sight. She too doubted the gods and let the darkness infest her. But she didn't love. She escaped the only way she knew how. She gave her life to the gods.
If only you had done the same, the world would have been spared this horror.
It's not too late. She's calling for you. Why don't you join her?
I have something else to do. Oof.
The mirror. The mirror. Focus. Bill must remember. It's not over. It's not over. Focus. It's the only way. Focus. Focus.
realize there was more than one of you. This is a problem. Whew, who's left?
You can do this. End it now. Behind you. Finished.
I can't see. Doesn't matter anyway.
Focus now.
Yeah.
He's down. Finish it.
Why do you still fight on? Maybe you two should suffer with the brethren whose wrath and let your blood seep into the seas and the rivers of hell. Isn't that what you deserve after being dead? Give the darkness what it wants, and let it swallow your soul and
Okay.
destroy all that you are. Why are you fighting for someone who is already dead? Just look around you. What hope is there for him, even if his soul could be rescued? Do you think he'd thank you for what you have done to him, to his friends, to his father?
Yeah. Whew. That was intense. And the better I do, the harder it gets, too.
You both surrendered to the voices. The darkness has taken you. Galena and Senwa. Galena and Senwa.
You are lost. There's nothing you can do. You're dead. You're both dead. Mother and daughter dead in the sea of corpses.
Ew. This is yucky.
I can't fight it anymore.
Warrior.
Not on my own. Where are you, Mother? I want to be with you.
That night, she gave up on her world to follow in the footsteps of her mother, to go to a place where the darkness couldn't reach her.
Senua,
Oh, hi there.
look at me.
Do you hear them? They're calling for me.
We've lost so many. And I've lost my father. I can't lose you.
You said it. I have blood on my hands.
I didn't say that. You've done nothing wrong.
Zimbel was right. Everyone will suffer.
Zimbel is a fake. He is a hateful, bitter liar. He's poison. And his words still haunt you. But you still believe in me, Senua. In us. Come back to me. Please. Don't let this darkness come between us.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. He gave her the sword with which to fight in more ways than one. And she gave him her word, never to surrender. All she needed was a little help. A little hope.
We have technically just become a god. The other voices came back now that she's out of hell. Well, not out of hell, but out of the souls of the damned.
We're back. We found her. We found you. We thought we lost her. Where have you been? Here she is. Don't worry. We're here to help you. You don't have to.
And all of a sudden, it's like old friends have come back.
There's a way in.
Into the mountain.
Can you see it?
Shall we tell her where to go?
It's not far. Go on. Look. Up. Just up there. Listen to us.
Now they're telling me where to go, what to do.
Shall we? Does she know which way to look? Does she know her way into the mountain? She's a good girl, isn't she?
It's very interesting how the tone for some of them just flip like that.
Go away. I'm not listening.
Into the mountain.
I will tell you of a great hero named Sigurd, son of Sigmund, no less. Born after his father's death, Sigurd is cared for by the dwarf Rain. But Rain does not love the boy. Instead, he plans to use him for his own ends. You see, Rain's father possessed a great treasure given to him by the gods. But Rain's brother, Fafnir, killed his father and took the gold all for himself. Fafnir hid the treasure out on a heath and could not leave it. And from the evil in his heart, he turned into a dark creature. A dragon.
Oh. Ooh. Okay.
She can feel it. No.
Don't open the door.
Don't go in. Don't turn around.
Oh.
What's
A great beast guards.
Whoa.
Garm is its name, and it knows you are here, Senua. It can smell your stink. What are you afraid of, Senua? How would you save Dillion if you are too much of a coward to step into the shadow?
They can't stop me.
Then do it!
Am I able to grab like a torch or something?
The beast is stalking you from the shadows. Your sword is useless here.
Yikes.
Don't be fooled. The beast is still here. No. It's a trick.
Mother, do you hear that?
Don't fall for it.
It's me, Senua. So loud.
It's not her.
So full of hate.
It's a trap.
Just want to help them. Tell me what to do. Your father wants them to go away. And he only hurts me to silence them. But he's gone now.
They always come back. He says I will die if I go with them. They say that I'm already dead.
No,
They
please.
want me with them.
Stop.
That's why they crawl through the walls.
Don't listen
Do you
to them.
see them? Do you see their faces?
He's coming. Senua, help me. Help. Get me out of here. Don't go.
She's disappeared again.
She shouldn't be here. She escaped the darkness. She took her own life to escape it.
She can't remember when it started. When her mother lost her smile. Her eyes gazing past her towards a world she could not see.
This is what happens if you reach for the underworld, he said. It was a lot to take in for a child. And the first time she felt the cold chill of fear. I don't talk much about her father, Zinbel. I suppose I just didn't want to risk upsetting her. But it doesn't matter now, does it?
Alright, so now that we've reached a save point, I think now would be a good time to stop, because we are getting reasonably close to the end as far as I know. We are in one of the last couple of sections, and you know, I would like to have enough content so we can finish it tomorrow and have it not be, you know, too quick. So I'm going to end it here, but thank you everybody so much for watching. Thank you to Raul. I know he has stepped out for now, but it was really appreciated that he was the first one, and as far as I know, the only one so far to make a donation. You know, if you guys have the ability to, I encourage it. But, you know, obviously don't feel obligated. But we will be continuing this tomorrow, and it will be the final episode. It will end with my first platinum of 2021, and it will also be the end of my daily streaming. I will be doing a much more controlled schedule from then on. And, you know, we'll be ending this on a high note, me conquering something that's honestly a terrifying experience for me. This is a very triggering game in multiple ways, so, you know, it's a lot. But we're getting through it, and I'm doing really well, so I look forward to finishing this tomorrow with all of you. If you guys could, you know, spread the word, get as many people as you can in here, that would be fantastic, because tomorrow will be the ending. And honestly, I have no idea what it is, I'm going to be honest. So I'm looking forward to seeing that too. And I'd just like a nice big crowd for such an important moment. But that being said, thank you everybody so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed, and I will be seeing you tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone.